Philadelphia Eagles undefeated no more. The New York Jets, how about this? 20-14, they get the win. Israel DMS7 says, damn okay to the Jets' Tetris secondary. Jets defense won the game for them and have held all the elite quarterbacks in check. Really, at no point in this game did I really think the Eagles were going to lose.
No.
Until Jalen Hurts threw the pick at the end.
Agreed. I mean, it kind of felt like it was teetering on.
Like they're living dangerously.
They're living dangerously, but they're about to control the game. That's where it kind of going. Oh yeah, it's 14-3. Oh okay, yep. They'll do something. You know, they'll stop and put it together. Oh, they held the Jets to a field goal. It's 14-6. Well, they're going to go down and score before the half, right? I mean, it kind of felt like that all game long.
Yeah, it should have been 17-6 at least, maybe, but they fumbled, so it was 14-9 at the break.
Exactly right. But mistakes, turnovers, and an Eagles football team that we know is super talented. We also know they've won some games where we've gone, they didn't play their best football. And today, they didn't play their best football, and they played a team that's crazy on defense, got speed, opportunistic, and they didn't play their best football, and they turned into, big plays for the Jets on the defensive side of the ball, turnovers, right? And I think that was the big thing of the day, no doubt about it, when you look at how the game unfolded. The Jets D stopping the run and making it a one-dimensional, no, you're going to have to throw the ball to beat us, I think was kind of the shocker of the day to me in this matchup.
Robert Saleh said post-game that the Jets have faced a, quote, gauntlet of quarterbacks so far, and, quote, we have embarrassed all of them. So they have faced Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Mac Jones, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Jalen Hurts. I don't feel like they've embarrassed. Have they embarrassed all of them?
Well, they've had the best of all of them, I think, except for Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott won 31 of 38 for 260-something yards.
7
and 2
incompletions. Embarrassing.
But I think other than that, he could say that. I mean, Mahomes with the 3 interceptions, it was outplayed by Zach Wilson. Yeah, we didn't expect that. They're a handful, like we've seen, and to me, when watching the game, the thing that jumped out to me, of course, the team speed they have, they're opportunistic and creating some of the turnovers, like you said, the DeAndre Swift fumble seems like they were driving, that ends up for 3 points for the Jets, right? There's another moment in the game, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith wide open in the middle of the field. The ball goes right through his hands on a second down. I mean, they're going to be down in the red zone. So there were some missed opportunities there. They throw a screen pass to Dallas Goedert. He catches it. As he's catching it, Jermaine Johnson hustles over there, kind of hits him as he's tucking it away, pops in the air. Quincy Williams gets the interception, right? We had the other tip pass, I believe, that Bryce Hall got, right?
Yep.
And then the one at the end where Hurts throws it off his back foot.
Yeah,
But
the 3 interceptions, that tied a career high.
Yeah.
For Hurts. So that is embarrassing.
Yeah,
That's embarrassing.
We've seen Hurts be in some of these moments here early in the year and come through. And we've gone, man, they don't always have to run the ball.
In this game, there were times where it's just like, man.
He's great throws, great plays, right? Whatever. The Jets still stuck to the game plan of, though, we're going to show people by the line of scrimmage, and then we're going to drop out. That, to me, was what they looked like early on. And early on in the football game, they blitzed a few times, so the Eagles had to respect that. Like, wait, we don't know if they're going to drop out or blitz, or we're not sure here, right? But that, to me, was the big thing. It looked like, oh, hey, we got 7 guys to block. They had 8 in the box. And then, of course, they would end up only rushing 4, but other guys would drop out, and the Eagles, who were like, wait, we don't like to run the ball into this look, we'd rather throw it, they're throwing the ball, and the Jets are like, thank God you're throwing it, because now our pass rush can get after it, and we got 7 guys dropping into coverage. That, to me, looked like one of the things that gave the Eagles some problems throughout the day. Outnumbering them at pre-snap with the run game, and then post-snap going, we knew you would throw the ball when you looked like we were outnumbered. So they would drop back, and they were, at times in Jalen Hurts' passing lanes, and certainly didn't allow as many big plays from the Eagles, I would say,
for sure,
as we usually see on the offensive side of the ball.
If you're watching on YouTube or Peacock right now, you're seeing the second half drive chart for the Eagles there. It's punt, interception, missed field goal, interception, and then turnover on downs. Yeah, and good job back there, Gabby and Morgan and Pete pushing the buttons late on a Sunday night, as always. You know what time it is? It's time to go inside the numbers, powered by AWS. We'll take a deeper look at Jalen Hurts here. And so he was pressured on 21 of his 50 dropbacks. That's 42% in the loss against the Jets. Hurts had a 3-7 record in 10 career starts when pressured at least 40% of his dropbacks, and he's 25-5 when he's pressured on fewer than 40% of the drive. So we found the key. Pressure him 40% of the time, and you have a chance.
Yeah, that's right. Well, now
Easier
you just
said
need the
than done.
Jets D line. You need Lane Johnson to get hurt at right tackle, and then you go from there.
You need some things to fall in your favor, yes.
You do. Well, they got the Eagles into a one-dimensional game. I think that's rare. We haven't seen that a lot.
Yes.
Where it's like, wait, forget the run. We're just going to keep dropping back to throw. And the Jets are comfortable with that because they're going, damn, we got 6, 7, 8 pass rushers that we feel like can get after the quarterback at all times. Let alone we're smart in how we pass off our zone coverages. And we're not a team that when we do get pressure, we don't just go, hey, now it's man-to-man, and you can just throw it up to A.J. Brown or run a slant to A.J. Brown, and right? So they don't give you some of those type of easy throws sometimes that you get when you get pressured as a quarterback. That's kind of the gift of the Jets defense for sure. But the big thing was that they didn't get overpowered by the run game. And then the play action pass didn't become an issue. And then when Hurts is in shotgun and he play action passes like we talk about all the time, teams have to stop. Wait, is it the run? Oh, wait, now I got to restart my motor and try to get after the quarterback again. Those are all things that always play into the favor of the Eagles in these matchups, and they didn't have that in their favor in this one today.
So Bryce Huff was awesome for the Jets in this one. Generated a career-high 9 pressures on 28 pass rushes in that win. You see 25.7% was his pressure rate. It is the highest pressure rate since 2002 for Next Gen Stats. So congratulations, Bryce Huff. They just got so many guys that can
exactly
do that.
Right. They have freaky athletes all over the place. That's exact. They could send weight. Jermaine Johnson was awesome in the football game. He caused the fumble on Dallas Goedert. He also hit Jalen Hurts that knocked the ball up in the air, hit his arm when Bryce Huff got the interception. But then it's the under-the-radar guys that the national media or fan doesn't know about, right? We all know Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, who
all right?
didn't play.
We all know C.J. Mosley, right? We know those guys. But like you're saying, it's Bryce Huff. Or we know Quinnen Williams. But then it's, wait, Quinnen Williams' brother Quincy?
Yeah.
Is he that awesome? Yeah, he's that awesome. He's flying around making tackles everywhere. It's Bryce Huff off the edge. It's Franklin Myers doing a good job, stopping the run game. So it's the second-tier guys they have on their defense that are really good too. And then just enough from the offense today. Again, one of the reasons the Jets aren't statistically better on the defensive side of the ball is the thing we always talk about. The offense was so bad early in the year. It's like, of course the Jets defense was going to break down. They were on the field all the time. But even here today where it wasn't pretty, the Jets, they stayed on the field a few times throughout the game to where it wasn't like, hey, the Eagles, fourth play, Eagles are back on here to just smash your face into the ground again here. And so there is somewhat of a semblance of an offense. A lot of it was ugly. It was ugly field goal drives and everything like that. But either way, it stayed on the field. And I think one of the biggest things of the day was the Jets almost were even in time of possession with the Eagles, which is almost a huge win in itself as well.
Interesting. All right, I got to check that now. Yeah, 30 minutes for the Eagles. Yeah, 29 for the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, that would be I bet you they knew if we could just stay in that ballpark, we'll have a chance to win the football game. And they did that. And Zach Wilson made no major mistakes. We saw the Jets play clean football, and we saw the Eagles, not play clean football and miss a field goal that was easy to make too.
Yep.
Another team that kind of missed one where you go, I think it was an easy one. I feel like it was like a 40-something one.
All right, that was Inside the Numbers powered by AWS. The Jets 3-3 now. They're in the mix.
Jets 3-3 with Aaron Rodgers before the year. And their first 6 games, which you could argue was the toughest first 6 games of football. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, we're going, if they can get to the bye and be 3-3, that's perfect. And here they are without Aaron Rodgers being 3-3. So it's more than perfect. It's like, now they got something to build on. And, I still, like today, I know it wasn't easy, but I still like their run game. And I think Zach Wilson is slowly but surely still gaining confidence here. And it wasn't easy against that Eagles defense. We know that. But I think the no mistakes and not the game up is a huge positive for the Jets offense.
So those are the two games that Larry Zonka and his friends were celebrating on this Sunday.
Yo, what up, homies? Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Right now, we got Sunday pod, right? So you can have it Monday morning. We recap all the action. Wednesday, it's the What the Happened podcast. We're going to get deep in the weeds on the key matchups of the week. And then Thursday, I'm picking games with that jerk Floria. So you know where to find us, homies. Keep watching. Peace out. We'll see you.